Okay, tell me I'm not the only one who needs to see the entire year laid out before January even hits. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I make my giant dry erase wall calendar, the whole process from start to finish. So on Etsy, I search for a yearly calendar, one that shows the entire year on a single page. Now you can see there are lots of different options here, but what I'm looking for is the one that lines up all the days of the week vertically. Now what I mean by that, you can see in this example here. Do you see how the boxes on the side are all just random boxes? I remember thinking that was weird at first, but if you look at the top, all the days of the week are lined up. So every time you look down those columns, especially the gray columns, you can see those are Saturday and Sunday. On the contrary, if you look at one of these calendars, you can see how it's not lined up. So that very first day is a Thursday, right below it is a Sunday, etc. So it's so much easier when you get them lined up. Here's another example of one that's lined up. You can see all the boxes on the side, and that's a good indicator. However, that one wasn't my style, but this one is. It is super cute. I love that it's rainbow, and I love how the days of the week are lined up. I'm going to link it below, so if you like it too, you can get it. Keep in mind that you can get this for any year. And if you check in the description, you can see that it is going to be a digital download. They're not shipping it to me, and it's available in the size that I'm looking for. If you're looking to save some money, put this in your cart and wait a few hours because an Etsy seller will usually send you a coupon to complete your purchase. So if that's the case, put in your coupon, purchase it, and then download it right away. You can absolutely print this as is, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. But because I'm me, I love to customize it. I just went ahead and put this in Photoshop. You don't have to do that, but if you're good at Photoshop or Canva, you can go ahead and do this. You can really adjust anything you don't love. Maybe you don't like the fonts, the colors, or you want to add little personal touches. Maybe you want to put clip art. You could do that. I actually went through and I added a few of my vacations that I'm going to take. I added a few of the birthdays and anniversaries in my family. What I would recommend here is only put things on the calendar that won't change. So birthdays and anniversaries. If it's something that might change, like a work trip or a trip that might change dates, keep that off for now, and I'm going to show you how to put that on a little later. Once you're happy with it, I would save it. You could really save it as anything, a PDF. I'm going to save it as a JPEG. Then I head to FedEx. I love FedEx because it's quick, cheap, and they're local. But once you're on the site, go ahead and go to poster prints. I've linked it below. You're going to pick the size that you want, and then the paper. I always pick matte paper. The orientation is going to be horizontal, and then the specialty of this is lamination. You're going to select dry erase. This is where the magic happens. With mounting, you can select to have this mounted on a foam board. That's going to be a little more expensive. So I'm going to go ahead and select none, and I'll show you how we deal with that when we get it back. From there, we just upload our file, make sure everything is correct over on the right-hand side, and then we're going to go ahead and add it to our cart. And then you're going to go ahead and select in-store pickup. You can have it shipped to you, but that can be pricey. So I would rather just go and pick it up, and it can often be done in as little as an hour. So let's go pick it up from FedEx. When you get this home and unroll it, it's going to be a little bit unruly. So I often leave it unrolled, flipped the other way so that it will eventually lay more flat. This takes a little patience, but it will happen. For a while, I was just hanging this up on my wall using command hook stickers. You honestly have to use those if you're going to secure it directly to the wall because other stickers just are not strong enough. I also had some other 3M stickers that I will link below that could work as well. However, I wanted to frame it, so I bought this gold frame on Amazon and I used those heavy duty stickers to stick it to the backboard. Now remember, because this is dry erase, you're actually going to take out the glass or the plastic that is on the front, and you're just going to have it open so that you can use the dry erase board on the calendar. And I will link a few below, including the one that I got. You can hang it on the wall or you can put it on the desk as I have done here, which I personally like because this is where the real magic happens. I use these dry erase markers, also linked below, to track everything. PTO days, family trips, kids' school breaks, sports schedules, work trips, birthdays, holidays, and all the things. And the best part is, if something gets canceled or moved, it's so easy to change your calendar just by getting a wet paper towel. So if you're a big picture planner and a visual person like me, this calendar system lets you see the entire year visually at one glance, and it's also pretty and cathartic to do. So happy New Year, and I hope this helps you get organized this year.